Yeah, sorry about that. Part two, because my husband called me and I'm doing this for my phone. No edit, just straight free talking. Yeah, so they have devices, for the deaf that, are not really up to par to the liking. And even today, when my mom had an appointment, they'll thank God for the interpreters being there, but still, if she was there by herself, they'll give you a ticket and then you hear them call your name. But if she can't hear, sir, ma'am, how is she supposed to know that her name is being called? Anywho, finally, just sitting there and waiting for the surgery to be done beforehand, and just thinking this is the lesson in this. I try to find a lesson in everything, and the lesson in this for me was to surrender. I've always had faith, but it's like this is just surrender because I couldn't control what was going on. I couldn't control how her body reacted to like the medication, whether it was going to be stabilized in order to do the surgery. um I couldn't control the finances, the money that just blew away because I wanted my mom to be comfortable. So I, what do you call it? Made sure she had television, was 525 a day, not even free. There was no Wi-Fi at the hospital. In order to do my work from my work laptop, I had to use my phone as a hotspot. This hospital had no Wi-Fi. It had TV wasn't free. So I spent a lot of cash in TV and a lot of cash in food because hospital food. Mm-mm. Even with a broken jaw, my mom was like, I'm not having this. And so my sister and I did our best to make her comfortable. And it cost, it wasn't in the budget. I'm all about budget, 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 budget. But it wasn't in the budget. And the plan was just to make money to save for the holidays. And I end up just in the O. But my thing is like, it's not about that. She's comfortable. God will provide. And I can't stress about that. And I'm big when it comes to finances and knowing like where the finances are going to come from. Right now I'm so stressed, and not even stressed, but just trying to recuperate from what happened because I was barely home. I was at the hospital for 12 hours a day, all day, every day. And my sister did the overnight, come home zombie, confused, delusional, not knowing what's going on, literally. Like, oh, it's the next day, do it all over again. And I'm still trying to recuperate from that. And plus, she's out now. The surgery went well, thank God, even though sitting there was nerve wracking. I was sweating. I wanted to throw up because, I just want my mom to be okay. And at one point, we saw doctors just running, running, running. I'm like, you're killing me here. But again, just pray, surrender, let go. Even with the finances now is tight, I can't dwell on it. I have to pray and let go. I'm like, God, you handle that, because if I sit down here and figure out how I'm gonna get back the money I spent or even more money just to make the holidays, even though it's not all about material things, but especially having a young one, they want to have gifts, and my mom is like my baby. She want a gift and wanted to get like even the, I don't know, just for my daughter to be, and it's her birthday close together with Christmas. And I don't know. I don't even know how that's gonna come about, but I can't really stress it right now. I'm just stressing, make sure my mom's back healthy. And me and my mom, we've had a rocky relationship when I was younger, and as I got older and had to take care of her, it's been okay. But the last 2 weeks being with my mom for 12 hours a day, every day, I just learned that she is the strongest thing on earth. Because even with the broken jaw, she was smiling, pleasant. Only got cranky when she was hungry. But, and even after the surgery, she was smiling. Like, chick, you have screws in your face. And I don't think I could, besides my sister, I don't think I could get through this process with the two interpreters that my mom mainly had. They only stayed for like 2 hours at a time, but just having them and listening to the stories of, one is completely deaf, she's a CDI, and and the other one is like, an English speaking interpreter, and just listening to her, coda stories, like knowing there are other people out there that have a deaf parent and knowing that their parents do like exactly the same thing. You're like, it was so interesting to learn that I know I'm not the only one, but just to have someone closer to me and my sister to say those stories. They just treated my mom with the utmost respect. I call them my sisters now. One is white, one is Spanish. They're my sisters now, okay? Along with, yeah, we one big family. And I learned my mom is just a freaking superwoman. Because, yeah, initial after, operation, she got sick again. And it was like, oh, we want you home. What are you doing? And again, I couldn't control that. I had to surrender and just pray and like, God, just please heal her so she could be okay to go home. And just have faith in the whole process. And just learning that lesson in this experience, because I don't like to call things situations, it's an experience. And just knowing that my mom is freaking superwoman, smiling and moving about like she didn't have surgery a couple days ago, really. It's not even a week. It's like, wow. It's just now that, I have to baby proof the house like if she was a baby to make sure this doesn't happen again. And just have like a home health aid. And even that in itself is another battle with insurance and all blah, 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 blah. But it's the day before Thanksgiving, and I'm just so thankful. No matter how crazy this experience was, and I'm still working the kinks out because it's still a process to get everything in order for her. I'm just grateful and thankful. And I know I'm a tough cookie my sister's a tough cookie. I realized who's in my corner. I appreciate those friends that was close and near that checked up on me all day, every day. Because usually when something happens to me, I shut down. You cannot speak to me. I'm not here. It's a totally different person. But I think this situation was bigger than me, where it was I couldn't shut down completely or I would have went mad. So for those who reached out and my friends, yo, I'm telling you, but I'm thankful, I'm grateful, and I know blessings upon blessings are gonna come. And if this helps someone, maybe it's like, oh, what is she talking this long and what is the purpose of this video? It's just venting, just talking. But just know that sometimes you have to surrender that control, relax, relate, release. If you believe in God, the universe, whatever, you don't know why a certain situation is happening, but just surrender to the process. You can't fight it. And once you surrender, it makes it so much easier to go through. So that's my little rant. I don't think I have anything else to say. I think a chick lost weight because I wasn't eating. Now, chick was a bag of nerves. But mommy's home. I'm somewhat in my right mind, I think. And I'm just blessed and continue to be blessed. So for all of you, I hope you all have a wonderful Thanksgiving. Happy holidays. I'm going to try and get a better camera to vlog or do whatever more that I'm doing. Who knows? But see you guys later.